Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Commentators Corner. It was after what was a very exciting Hungarian Grand Prix, as we saw there Dave M taking pole position, but making a mistake late on into his ultra-soft stint on lap number 6. It might have cost him a really good result today. And what about that? Well, we call it carnage going down in towards turn 1. But anyway, we saw last lap battles between Ollie and Spike, and hopefully Spike will be able to join us. I'll just give him another invite just in case he didn't. Oh, he did get it. Fantastic. Okay. Well, first of all, race winner is in the chat at the moment. Second race win of the season, Ollie. Ollie, how do you feel after that one?
I'm actually happy. It was a fun race. Best I've driven in a while.
And of course, it was your second race win of the season. Which win felt better, British Grand Prix or Hungarian Grand Prix?
British one I'd say is one I inherited, but I say Hungarian I worked for. So Hungarian.
And
nice.
Talk us through your race before the sort of last 10 laps then. What was your strategy going into it?
So I was conflicted. Well, me and Squeezy decided to start from the back. Because it's Hungary and it's nice starting from the back. It's good battling in that. So we start from the back. We both got an amazing start. Like we were both laughing and like honestly both surprised. Such a nice feeling. We went from 16th and 18th respectively, all the way up to the top 10 within a matter of one corner of a lap.
And
then
yeah, you started on the medium tyres and went on to the softs towards the end there. Obviously, you felt like that was the fastest strategy then.
Yeah, I just thought that the medium warm-up takes a while and you can lose the car going for turn 5. So I thought better be safe, start with warm mediums and then have instantly warm softs as it comes. So.
And yeah, now let's talk about the last sort of few laps of the Grand Prix. Let's talk us through your view then with your battle with Spike.
So mainly I've seen other people do it and I've done it before, so what my idea is to drain his battery down, sit behind him, let him make mistakes. And I was thinking, because we both got the same amount of penalties, so if I'd put enough pressure on him, then he could possibly pick up another penalty like he did. It's just putting him under pressure, making him uncomfortable. And then constantly down the straight, I'd keep looking down his inside, dumbing him back to the racing line so we knew I wouldn't go down the inside. And then one time, I can't remember what lap it was, I think it was about 2 or 3 laps before the end, I sent it down his inside because I reckon he would have been napping. He was, but he held his inside line. And then going through turn 4, it was not really easy to go side by side, and I'm sorry if I pushed him off. It wasn't like that. I was turning as much right as I could without losing the car, and I gave you room as soon as I came back. Turn 5 backed out. So by that stage he was aware that I'd go down his inside, so he'd cover that move off. So I had to think of other ways I could overtake him. So I thought, why not just let him have the inside and go for the switchback. On lap 34 when I tried it, my tyres were shot. As you can see, I lost the rear end a little bit, so that move was shot. But I'm not sure if I was completely aware of it. And lap 35 I tried again, it worked and sailed off to victory.
And let's talk about the next Grand Prix quickly, the Belgian Grand Prix. Have a good feeling there? Probably make it back-to-back wins, will you?
You said that for Britain.
I did say that for Britain. I just like creating drama, Ollie. I'm sure. Have you not noticed by now?
What comes. We'll see.
Fantastic. Well, thank you.
I seem to like Tuesdays. I seem like Tuesdays winning on last week in Britain and today.
Well, Tuesday.
Maybe Italy. Maybe Italy.
Maybe Italy. There you go. Then I'll quote you on that, Ollie. Maybe Italy. Well, thank you for talking to us, Ollie. We'll talk to Spike now, and we'll see what the reaction's going to be. Spike. Well, starting in, I believe it was 8th place on medium tyres. It looks like you did try and go for an ultra soft run. Does that qualifying form still continue for you? How frustrating is that?
Absolutely. Yeah, purple first sector, and then I turned into turn 5, and I can't have had the rear tyres up to temperature because the rear just completely stepped out from me, and I went wide, and that was kind of the end of the lap at that point, really.
And then, so you started on the medium tyres, same as Ollie, although you were on worn mediums at that point. It looked good between you and Squeezy, though, to the mid part of that race. You seem to have the pace there.
Yeah. I think I'd done like 3. I definitely wasn't going to start on the mediums. I was going to go for a punt and go for a two-stop. Going to go flat out and see where I ended up. Obviously screwed up the ultra soft run, which meant I was starting on, I think, 5-lap old mediums or whatever they were. So yeah, the pace in the middle was okay. Squeezy had a bit more than me, definitely. I made him work for it, but I didn't make it too hard. So yeah, and then he made a mistake going through out of turn 3, I think, or turn 2, whatever it is, and he went wide, so I got back past him. So yeah.
And now talk us through your view with with that battle with Ollie towards the end there. Hard battling?
Absolutely. And yeah, no problems at all. It was great fun. I just didn't have enough at the end to hold on. It's funny because Ollie said he had the same amount of penalties. Jeff was telling me that he had none until the last lap, and then he said he had 3. So that was a bit strange. But anyway, so I was kind of thinking, oh well, if he gets by, then I'll make him work for it, and then he might pick up a penalty. So I'll definitely defend it. And yeah, I was defending as hard as I could. Probably a couple of points might have overstepped the mark slightly. So yeah, again, Ollie said the same thing, but yeah, I think we were just battling hard and we got through, so that's all that really matters. There's a couple of bits of contact, but was completely unintentional from both sides. We were just fighting as hard as we possibly could. But my tyres were I don't know how many laps later than me Ollie had pitted, but he just had a little bit more than me. So yeah, just a lap later, and I was being very hard on my tyres as well, especially defending that hard. So
I was making sure you burnt them out, so it was harder for you at the end.
I knew exactly what you're doing, but I couldn't really do much else.
I don't know if you're feeling pressure enough. I saw you making mistake after mistake after mistake. So I just thought I'd stay here, hope you get a penalty, wear out your tyres.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember how many mistakes. I was making small errors here and there, but this game's always shown me locking up a lot more than I actually do, so I wasn't locking up that much. There's a couple of points where I ran wide, but when the virtual safety car came out, when it went back in,
oh my God,
it didn't disappear for me. So it's the big orange splotch in the middle. It's like, what the frick is going on, man? I can't see.
What you can do is if you're green when it says ending, you just floor it.
No, not that bit. No, I'll just say it never disappeared. What I mean, it did disappear.
It says ending. But it says ending. But once it says ending, that you can go then. You can go an ending. You don't have to wait until. You can't overtake. You can just go. You didn't go.
No, because the game's given me a penalty before for doing that, so that's why I did.
They've taken that out. They did that in the recent patch. They fixed it.
I didn't know that. Fair enough. Well, it doesn't matter. I did wonder why you gained 7/10 on me. I was like, where does the 7/10 go? I needed that 7/10.
It was more than 7/10.
Or whatever it was. I was like, oh, for Christ's sake, he's in DRS now. So yeah, but yeah, what I mean by it didn't disappear is it went green, but I still had the virtual safety car thing up on my screen.
Yeah.
When it just in my screen, like the actual virtual safety car was blocked in the middle.
As well. If it says ending, just go flat out.
Yeah, no worries. But yeah, anyway, back to it was great fun. And the last lap, as he said, he went to the outside this time, and I kind of knew at that point that I probably wasn't going to be able to hold the car on the apex. Tried as hard as I could, but there was a car's width, and he went like a rat up a drain pipe, and then that was it. It was game over at that point, really. So I tried to get a great run up to turn 5, but I was never going to get back past. So, but yeah, it was great racing, good fun.
Yeah. Last question then for you, Spike. Belgian Grand Prix coming up. Feeling confident for it?
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to another great battle with the guys again. So should be good fun.
Perfect stuff. Well, thank you, Ollie and Spike, for joining me. Great battle between you two, and I'm glad we can see a virtual handshake at the end of it. Look forward to seeing you both at the Belgian Grand Prix.
No worries, mate. Great job as always.
And of course, you can catch us on Thursday night at 7:55 p.m. BST, where we'll be heading to the Belgian Grand Prix. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell as well, so you're notified when I go live. Probably on my own at that night. Who knows though? Andy might be around the corner, you never know. Make sure you do follow the league though on Twitter at TTL_F1. You can also follow me whilst you're there as well. It's at KSMCGF1. Look forward to seeing you at the Belgian Grand Prix on Thursday. Until then, I've been Kieran McGinley. You've been watching. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you next time.